Hey, welcome to a slow FAB box opening. Actually, it's slow MTG, but today I'm doing something different. I'm going back to Flesh and Blood. You might have seen me crack some Monarch product, but I haven't had time to keep up with two games with Magic as well as Flesh and Blood. But you know what? The scene is still hot. Pro Tours are still happening. Sets have come and gone. I think since I last opened Monarch, there's been Everfest. Uprising is coming up shortly. What else? So many things. But anyway, they've got lots of new products. They've done Blitz Decks. So we've got something here now, something called Classic Battles, Rhinar versus Dorinthea. So this is sort of dual deck. If you think about Magic, have you seen the dual decks? I opened a mini one. So Magic, they've got the plastic windows. They've discontinued dual decks now, but Flesh and Blood seem to think that there is a market. So what do you get in this? You get a bunch of stuff. Well, really, you get, here you go, 2 ready to play, 40 card Blitz Decks. Plus hero, weapon, and equipment cards, mini lore, playbook, and playmat. And Rhinar, choose a champion. It's designed for new players, so I don't think you expect much Fable or Legendary in here. Probably basic, kind of like essentially 2 of those pre-con Blitz decks. And they tell you a little bit about each of these creatures. To be honest, if I were to do this, and if this were for new players, I'd be telling people a little bit about the game from a marketing standpoint, and I'll just talk about the 2 archetypes that you're using. Instead, you're giving keywords that are key to each of the 2 heroes. Rhinar, obviously, is a brute force. It's got Intimidate, King of the Jungle, and Strong Survive. And then Dorinthea has something else. But Intimidate doesn't really say anything to me if I don't know anything about the game. So I'd probably be explaining a little bit about the game, what Flesh and Blood is, and why you should buy this, what kind of decks they are, and what makes them special. So let's cut through the tape here. But also props to LSS for making these really special recyclable versions. I tore it on the way out. Anyway, so let's have a look at what's in them. So Classic Battles, Flesh and Blood. I'm gonna pop open the top. Slide these out. So, okay, what do we have in here? Rest of the box. I got little Classic Battles, Tale of the Gifted Knight. Nope, you think, is this a rule book? Nope. And in fact, it's just kind of 2 lore books. They built a bit of a lore around each of the 2 heroes. So this is a little bit about Dorinthea, some artwork from some of the cards. Here we go. And then a little bit of a pull-out. Sort of reminds you of the storybooks you get in comic books last time, like the He-Man comics. Did you ever buy He-Man, Masters of the Universe toys? Anyway, here we got a little bit about Rhinar. So lore book, if you want to learn to play, you actually have to go to fabtcg.com/learn. I'll get someone to teach you. So anyway, here we go. We've got the paper thing in here. Oh, actually, there is a playmat. So these are Flesh and Blood playmats for 2 players, so 1 faces each other. Hang on. It tells you a little bit about where's your arsenal. So it's 2-sided, weapon, hero, weapon, graveyard, pitch deck, hit, and all the equipment and where they go. So kind of nice little starter playmat to get you going. I like that it's 2 players, so you've got both sides. It's paper, but you know what? If you don't need it, you don't need it. But it's new player, probably useful. Which reminds me, I actually have a Flesh and Blood playmat. Hold on. I am going to bring it out. Oh, it's a bit creased when I put them back in the box. Here we go. I got this from a box break. Here we go. Flesh and Blood ready. Combat chain. This is not endorsed by LSS, by the way. So you've got, here you go, your head, your chest, your arms, your legs. Weapons hero. This is by Fable Hobby. I did a break with them in the US. So this came as part of the break. I need to flatten the corner out. It's bent. So anyway, here we go. The 2 decks are in here. Sealed. They slide out. And this can be recycled. So thank you, LSS. Okay, here we go. Rainbow Foil. Which one shall we open first? Let's go with Rhinar, the brute. The brute. How do we open this? Where's the tear strip? Yeah, there we go. I don't want to damage the cards. Ding, 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 ding. Let's go. Okay, found it. Something special in these 2 decks. It's quite hard to find the deck list, so if I can be bothered, I'll type it out. But if you're looking for the deck list, you can't find it on the LSS website. I don't know why. You can look on TCG Player, search for Legends Classic Battles, Rhinar versus Dorinthea, and the deck list will come out. So here we got something. Got Rainbow Foil, Bone Vizier. It's a brute equipment for your head. So they give you a full set of equipment. So I won't go through in detail, but I'll just go through what you have. So you got Blossom of Spring in Rainbow Foil. It's generic equipment for chest. You've got Ironhide Gauntlets. One of the, it goes back to, I can't remember which set. Possibly Monarch or even the Ward Wrath. Anyway, so you got arms. You got Ironhide Legs. And then, whew, this is nice. So this is the reason why you would buy these. These retail for about $40 US, MSRP in the US. Cold foils. Cold foils, baby. So cold foils are the name of the game for first edition Flesh and Blood decks. This one grade well because the knife is a little bit blunted and you can see the edges are nicked. Anyway, so these are nice. A Hero's Cold Foil. That's really cool. It's a young hero. It's a brute, 20 life. Starting hand is, I think, you have 4. Whenever you discard a card with 6 or more of yellow, I can't remember what the symbol is, during your action phase, you intimidate. So there we go. We got first cold foil. And then you have a little bit of an explanation here. Intimidate. Rhinar is an apex predator, blah, 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 blah. He intimidates, da-da-da. And then we've got, it's a kind of a cool character card. And then look at this. We've got another cold foil. Beautiful. It's got a brute weapon club, two-handed weapon, bone basher, once per turn, red, action point, attack. So really cool. Cold foil here. And then you've got some of these cards that appeared, I think, first in the Blitz Decks and Monarch. Chief Ruk'utan, Brute Mentor. So this is cool. It's a mythic, majestic rather, sorry. Won't go too much in detail. And then you got a couple of majestics here. So at least they give you some majestics. A bit better than Blitz Decks, which I think are a bit lower powered with just only rares and super rares. By the way, this is Majestic Rhinar and this is a common cold foil. Cool. And the way you can tell it's from a Blitz deck is that it's got, let me zoom in close. It says here, Common RV 0002 2022. So it doesn't have a come from a set, it comes from a specific product. So anyway, you got a couple of majestics here. You got Alpha Rampage. Then you got your rares, Beast Mode, 2 Beast Modes. Commons, you got 2 Pack Hunts in red, 2 Bear Fangs, 2 Wild Rides in red, and then you got Wrecking Ball, 2 Wrecking Balls, 2 Awakening Bellows. You can see where this is going. 2 Pack Calls in, now we're going in yellow. And then you got Smash Instinct for 2. So these are also specific to this deck. And you got Smash with Big Tree. How vanilla is this? This is completely big, brutish style. Smash with Big Tree. 2 of those. Muscle Mutt, guess how many they are? Yeah, that's right, 2 of those. Rage Onslaught, 2 of those. Winded Bull, 2 of those. Barraging Beatdown. So we're getting to rares again. 2 Barraging Beatdowns in yellow. 2, now we get into the blue cards for high pitch value. You got Rally the Rearguard 2, 2 Wrecker Stomp, 2 Come to Fight, 2 Clearing Bellow, 2 Dodge, and 2 Titanium Bubbles in common. So not that many majestics, but what do you expect? You know, for $40 US product, you do get some interesting cards, the Mentor, and then of course you get the cold foils. If you look at TCG players, you know these are already going for what the price of the deck is. So I don't think people have a problem parting these decks out and selling them for parts. But anyway, let's get into Dorinthea. Here we go. You can see at the back, Dorinthea Ironsong. Here we go. I think Dorinthea, I can't remember which set she came in. Was she one of the OG heroes? Maybe not. Cool. I think she, there we go. Yeah, this is about, yeah, that's a card. That's a promo card. So again, let's start at the top. Equipment. We got Rainbow Foil. Ironrot Helm in generic head. Got Blossom of String. You saw that in the other one. Gallantry Gold. That's a nice common equipment. Also in Rainbow Foil. Ironrot Legs. Here we go. That's a beautiful card. Look at that. Cold foil. Dorinthea, Quicksilver, Prodigy. She is a warrior, a young warrior. The first time Dawnblade Resplendent gains go again each turn. You may attack an additional time with it this turn. Not bad. Lets you go again. So hit twice. And then, of course, you go, oh, this is a nice blade. Dawnblade Resplendent. It's a majestic cold foil. Once per turn, red attack. The second time you attack with Dawnblade, each turn it gains +1 attack strength until the end of turn. Not bad. So you want to go again and keep hitting. So these two are really nice cold foils. Beautiful. And then, of course, you've got Hala Goldenhelm, a warrior mentor. You only have Hala in the deck if your hero is a young hero. When it's face down in the arsenal, at the start of your turn, you may turn it face up. When it's face up, whenever a sword attack you control hits, gains go again. Put lesson counter on Hala, 2 more lesson counters on her. Banish her, search a deck for Glistening Steelblade, put it in your face up in your arsenal and shuffle. And then here we go. This you can tutor up Glistening Steelblade here. So Dorinthea specialization card. Gives you go again. Anyway, so that's majestic. And then you've got 2 commons, On Guard in red, 2 second swings, 2 Warriors with Valor, 2 Sharpened Steel, 2 run-throughs, we're getting yellow. And then back to red. Why do they jump? So these are rares. Must be the collation. Not sure why they jump from yellow to red. 2 thrusts, 2 in the swing, 2 Ironsong Response. And then here we go, yellow. The yellows, we got Driving Blade, 2 Slice and Dice, 2 on Knife Edge, 2 Out for Blood, 2, we get the blues, 2 Hit and Run, 2 Visit the Blacksmith, 2 Blade Flesh, 2 Toughen Up. This are nice. This is really good card. Sigil of Solace, one of my favorite cards. You gain, it's pitch value 3, and then you gain 1, I can't remember what this is, an action point. You can play as an instant, so that's really powerful. 2 of those, 2 Flock Feathers, 2 Titanium Bubbles, and 1 token. So the tokens are popped in with Dorinthea here. You got a Quicken token. This is nice. So there you go. There you have it. That's the classic battles deck. So get these from your, I mean, how do they play out? I should have a play video, but I think they're pretty basic, kind of straightforward decks, nothing too complicated, but gives you a good sense and flavor of the game. So good for starters. You got to read a bit about lore, you have a little play mat, but to learn how to play, you need to go onto the LSS website. So $40 US. Thank you again for joining me, and LSS, good on you guys for the environmentally friendly packaging. I wish Wizards would do more of the same. So anyway, thank you for watching. If you want to see more Flesh and Blood content, please let me know, and I might pick up some Uprising. Otherwise, good luck, and see you soon. Bye.